Hmm. Check your Insta. Hold on. I need to send you a meme.
What is this? This is not. No, mate, I have no idea why mine's in the library. Uni of Liverpool Library.
Bro, Liverpool is crazy.
John, do you remember my old girlfriend from 8th grade?
Yes, yes, very vividly.
Very.
More vividly than I would like, to be honest. To be
Uh,
completely honest.
you know why I broke up with her after a month? Dude, my boy. Listen. She was the worst of the worst. Like, there ain't no other way to say it. She smelled weird. She smelled like an old library. You ever like open up one of those old books, like one of the old Harry Potter books, like originally written by R. Ellis Stein himself, and like just went in the back and just, you know, that is what I did every time I smelled her. Do you know how terrible that was? Trying to cooperate with such beast. And for the longest time, I had everybody believing that the whole reason why I ended it was because my parents hated her. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But let me give you some insider info here. I wanted to get rid of it the second day, my boy. By day 2, I was like, I'm already over this.
I find it hard to believe that I just found this out just recently after like what fucking it's been 4 years since then. Almost 5.
Almost, yeah, it's been a while.
'Cause
So
I remember one time, it was like after the 8th grade middle school winter dance, and then you guys were like outside. And I was like third wheeling along with you guys, and I was like, okay, why am I here?
if anything, she's the one who's third wheeling. Because it was us talking about something, and then she's just kind of standing there. I was the type of kid to not really eat breakfast because I prioritize sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, because like when you first wake up in the morning, you're not hungry, and then afterwards, because you know you got like you just drink water and stuff. So I'd like drink some water or whatever, and I just wouldn't eat anything, and I'd like pack myself lunch, good lunch, like a bigger lunch, obviously, because it would be the first my first meal of the day. And so typically for lunch, you know, we had like a little like friend group, and it would just be like me or like Locke or like one of like somebody else pulling up. And, like they would sit there, like he'd be there first, I'd be there first. So sometimes I'd be there first, and then she'd pull up, and like for some reason she was weird and she didn't eat. So I'd be eating and going ham on this turkey sandwich and some Doritos, you know, eating some Teddy Grahams, like my little snack pack.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, she's like, "I need to ask you about something." I'm like, what's up? You ever thought about making out with me? What? What?
You are in 8th grade, and you're thinking about this. Like,
It
I'm
is.
worrying about my grade in math right now. I'm worrying about reading To Kill a Mockingbird right now.
It
And
is.
you're asking me about that?
It is 10:54 in the morning, and you're asking me these kind. What? Do you realize how taken back I am every time she'd ask me something stupid like that? I would literally tell her, like, what? I'm like, just let me eat. Like, and then she said, oh, okay. Hee hee. Haha. Bro, let me be. We'd be like on the bus, like next to each other, like 2 buses apart, you know, like her bus, my bus. And I'd look over the window and she'd like wave like, oh hey, what's going on? And then she texts me, and I text her back, and she's like, you look so cute when you text.
What?
What?
How do you...
What in the name of Ted Bundy are you talking about?
Oh, you look cute when you tap on your phone.
What kind of psychopathic activity is that? Cool, thanks, I guess. And then I just look at her, and I just stare at her blank face. I'm like, huh? And then her face would get all flesh, and then she like, yeah. What?
So I forgot my hoodie on the bus one time,
Okay.
and she was on the bus still. So she like took it for me and kept it until she could give it back to me.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Ooh, let me wear the hoodie." She like asked me if I could wear it, and I was like, "What?
Oh my
Okay, I guess."
God. Yeah.
And then next day I get it back. No, I don't get it back. I come back next day to ride the bus, and she's wearing it. She's wearing it. As we're like riding the bus, I'm like, "Okay, can I get my hoodie back?" And then after like we get to school, she like takes it off and gives it to me. I'm like, "Okay." And then I put it on. I put it back on myself, and I'm like, "Oh my god, why is this smell so? This smells like if you like boiled a library book, a Granny Smith apple, and the third chapter to every single Harry Potter book in one." Like,
No, dude. You
I took it off, and then I took it right back off,
You
and I
can't-
put it in my backpack, took it home, and tossed that shit straight in the laundry.
You can't do that to her. No. You know, I had a girlfriend in 5th grade. I was one of those like see each other at recess. Hee hee hoo hoo ha ha. Dude, get this. So I'm waiting in my bus line, right? I was on the blue bus.
The blue bus.
Yeah, I remember it distinctly because it was like the shade of blue. I'm waiting in line.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting in the line, the blue bus, and and I get an actual tap on my shoulder. It's my girlfriend at the time. And I'm like, yo, what's going on here? In her hands, I swear to God, a $20 iTunes gift card and a rose.
Yo!
Standing behind her is her dad. And I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Bro, you...
She handed it to me. I was like, bro, what? I was like, okay. She gave me a hug, and I remember distinctly she had a Hannah Montana backpack, cause it was one of the scratchy ones, one of the holographic ones, the ones that came with a little lunch pail, like on the back.
Yeah.
And her dad is like, he's like laughing about it. He took a picture, and like thinking back on it, these idiots spent like close to $30 on me.
That shit's so free, dude. Oh my
I remember
God.
I got home and I was like, I threw the rose away. Home to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, look what my girlfriend gave me. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, Mom, look what my girlfriend gave me. She gave me a $20 iTunes gift card. I was like, what the heck? She's like, here, let me see that or whatever. Let me see if it's real. And I was like, yeah. It was like, and then she was like, hey, go. It was like, she said, go put up your shoes or whatever, and get started on your homework. She stole the iTunes gift card from me. My mom stole the $20 iTunes gift card from me. I don't blame her. I do the same thing. If my kid comes home with a $20 iTunes gift card they say he got from his girlfriend, I'd stealing that thing so fast.